So you know, loads of people lately were saying that, like, oh, Richard, your Twitter's a disgrace.
Yes.
So yeah, loads of people saying, oh, your Twitter's a disgrace. You clearly shouldn't have Twitter. You don't know how to use Twitter. You know, people who've like got like 4 followers telling me what it's like to receive abuse on a not daily basis, but like an hourly basis. So yeah, Richard, you shouldn't have Twitter because you can't control yourself. You can't have outbursts. I just want to put it into a broader context, just how fucking crazy social media will drive you, right? So sort of linked to the earlier topic, right? But there was a Buddhist monk, okay?
Was if a Buddhist monk has had a breakdown? Oh,
yeah.
mate, that's so perfect. Like,
Yeah, this is all you need to know about it, right?
Who's pushed the monk to the edge?
Right, well, look, so this is a story in The Guardian, hailing from Japan, called "Even Monks Get Impatient." Buddhist priest sorry for anger at tourist reviews, and it's a guy called Daniel Kimura, and what happened was people were visiting a Buddhist temple, okay, right. Because you can go and visit them. They it's part of like the Buddhist doctrine. I know a little bit about this. It's part of the Buddhist doctrine that, you know, temples have to be open.
Yeah, you can go in at any time, basically.
Yeah, you know, they can't turn you away. They have to show hospitality, this sort of thing. And this is especially true in Japan. I'm trying to think in India, where they have what they call Mahayana Buddhism. I think they do have some sort of closed temples, actually, where it's like the practicing ones, they don't want to be disturbed by, because they have, like, you know,
I think the general idea is just to, you know, be welcoming to anyone who needs help.
Yeah,
as long as you are able to, like,
some temples, you know, you know how you do different vows, like vows of celibacy. I mean, you have to be celibate to be a Buddhist. You know, vows of silence and things like this, to sort of contemplate, you know, your mind and to get right with yourself. Well, I think they do also like solitude. So I think some temples in India, if I remember rightly from back in the day,
just on his own for a hell.
Yeah, like you sit you just have no.
Can I re-roll a dice on that one? Yeah. Can I go for silent? At least I can fucking watch something.
It's just to help you attune your mind. So you don't do it forever. Obviously, you do it for as long as you need to arrive at the awakening. You know? Which is what they call Zen in Japanese Buddhism, because Zen Buddhism is a Japanese offshoot of Mahayana Buddhism. It takes the word Zen. They do a type of meditation called, if I remember rightly, Zazen, which I think means like no mind. So this Buddhist priest basically was getting like he was going online and looking at reviews on Booking.com. Okay, and people were coming to this Buddhist temple to visit it. It's open. It's
there's Booking.com reviews for a Buddhist temple.
And man, that's where we live, though. That's where we live. Everything's a Yelp review. Every human interaction.
I bet the reviews would make me furious. I better be like, it was very uncleanly or something. Like, you're going to a Buddhist temple? Why are you writing reviews? Surely you're going to fuck your mind up. Why else are you going?
Right.
Who goes? Oh, let's go to a Buddhist temple for a night out.
Right. So, his
Gentiles, mate. Fucking Gentiles.
After a visitor complained about the basic and vegetarian meals and the lack of explanation of the temple's traditions, the official property response pointed out it was a place of training and Westerners would not get special treatment.
Yeah,
adding,
good.
If you are that interested in a monk's life, then you should shave your head and become one.
Yeah. All right, bit much. You could also have a Google, mate.
In another exchange, a customer said there was no heating outside the bedroom and the strange meals were quite unlike any food I've ever tasted, which prompted the reply, yeah, it's Japanese monastic cuisine, you uneducated fuck.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I don't know if that's how a monk is allowed to reply. I've never read the rule book of a monk's life, but I don't think you can tell someone to fuck off.
Let me tell you a little thing about that. You're certainly not supposed to. You're certainly not supposed to get angry.
Yeah, you should never break. Now you're supposed to be like a constant Zen.
Right.
I am one flowing energy.
Yeah.
I am neither happy nor sad.
The only energy that was flowing through him reading fucking dickheads online was fucking straight rage, straight anger. And this is what I mean. This is a fucking Buddhist monk, for fuck's sake. This guy's got the fucking power of mind to not beat off, to fucking sit there like, this is fine.
That is an absolute... I hope
the self is an illusion.
Is that like one bad review and he's instantly broken? Like, he's like,
No.
This
This
is
is just
or was there just loads
yeah,
of
just
them?
tons of bad reviews because people, again.
Westerners go in for a night out.
Can we talk a little bit about review culture and how it's become fucking completely fucking subverted, right? Here's what review culture was meant to do. Like review sites like Yelp and whatever the fuck Booking.com, all the everything. There's so many out there. I mean, everything's like a fucking aggregator these days in terms of like people's reviews. Like IMDb, I don't know how much stock people put in IMDb. But I guarantee if you look at the top movies on IMDb, there are some absolute cinematic atrocities in like the top 50 movies.
Godfather 3 be up there, bit. 100%.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's garbage. But you know what? It's like everyone gives their reviews. And then there'll be some films, like right down at the bottom, didn't get it. It's like when I go on Amazon and I want to buy a product and it's got like a 1 star and I'm like, oh, is the product bad? Yeah. And you go and it's one review. I bought it and couldn't make it work.
Yeah, it's always just human error every time.
Yeah, why is that idiot affecting this company's business? He's just a moron. He's just a fucking moron. It's the moron's fault. Or even better, like, I ordered it and the packaging was torn. Like, did the thing work? Did it do what you paid it to do, though? Never ordering one of these again. Yeah, you got one. You don't need to, you fucking dickhead. What are you talking about? It's ridiculous, isn't it? So, review culture shifted from being like... I mean, this is what review culture should have been for. It should have been, this business is bad, harmful. I went to this restaurant and they poisoned me. Or I went here and they employ this staff member who, was violently rude to me. Things like this.
Even that I don't like, because that's the problem. How do you know many of them are true?
Yeah, okay, sure. But what it quickly became wasn't, these are the serious wrongs of the business, or this is a fair and balanced assessment of my experience. It literally became a weaponized whine. I'm going to go, right, like, I since I've been living in America, by the way, because obviously I live in Vegas, I go out, I eat out a lot, I go to the fucking strip, just not while Sam's been here, because that's dangerous.
Sif, man, I'm reasonable.
No, I mean, just in terms of what we'll do to ourselves. But, I go out a lot, and I talk to fucking, I'm a big tipper, I'm a generous guy, put this on my tombstone. I talk to a lot of people who work in the service industry, and I've even heard it while I've been in a restaurant where people are like, if you don't give me a discount, we're going to write you a bad Yelp review. And I'm like, what kind of cunt does that?
Imagine even saying out loud, but imagine what kind of fucking mad processes are going on in your mind to say that to a person who was just like, who was serving you, like being nice, going out their way to bring you food.
Yeah. Oh, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Especially when
I don't even complain. Mate, you could bring me shit in the plate, like, and I'll probably eat it and say, yeah, lovely this, lovely, fucking enjoy that. Like, someone has to be so...
As if you're a fucking dookie taster.
So
a
bad
fucking fecal freak, mate.
Legit. You would have to bring me a shit, and it would have to look bad. Like, it would have to be an appetizing shit for me to complain. If it was a nice shit, I might just waft it down and walk out as quick as I can.
What do you mean? An appetizing shit? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Put some dressing on, a bit of cress on the side, mate.
Fucking hell. Well, like, when it's coming out, they got to do the whippy dance.
Yeah, like an ice cream cone. Yeah, exactly.
Get it all coiled up.
Make it look good. I won't say nothing. I might not eat it. I might leave, but I will pay.
You're out of fucking control. It can get anybody, man. Like, this Buddhist monk absolutely fucking snapped. Right? He snapped, and of course he'd fucking snap. It's like I say, the whole point of the review system is, like I say, not to weaponize it and just whine about little things. And again, if you don't understand what the fucking experience is...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
why are you getting a say in it?
It's like, if you're going to Peru to take ayahuasca, and get fucked up with a shaman for 3 days, do you leave a Yelp review about the food, or the bedroom? The only thing you should, in that business, you should be writing a review about the ayahuasca. But if you go to a Buddhist monk, the review should be about the monk shit, surely, not about the food or nothing. The one complaint I understand is, like, they didn't say anything about their culture. But I guess, like, it depends what kind of place there is. If they're not showing themselves to be this mad educational centre, then it's not up to them, is it?
Well, I mean, again...
If they are saying, like, oh, you know, it's a Buddhist monk but hotel and you come here and we'll teach you about our culture, and then they didn't do it, I could understand that complaint. But it should just be about what the product actually is. They're offering you a Buddhist temple where you can come and see monks living their life. The review should be about, I saw monks living their life, not about the food. You weren't there to eat, you were there to go to a temple.
Yeah, exactly. I just can't even imagine that. I can't even imagine thinking that way. Like, what do you want? Fucking, 5-star? Michelin star quality food in a Buddhist temple.
They only made me rice. Yeah, keep you alive food. That's what it's called, because they live in their monk life. They ain't about food. They're about God and stuff, and that's why they're monks.
But
that's why they got the bald heads.
Anyway, his complaints went viral, as they
for a good reason.
Yeah. I mean, but again, I hope this illustrates the point that it's like when you've got people just saying dumb shit to you constantly, like 24/7. Like even a Buddhist monk is gonna snap. That's my fucking excuse now. This guy's my spirit animal.
Just link that every time. Even the monk broke.
But he said here. Let me just read it to you. Hang on. Yeah, he called them arrogant, but he said, you get impatient even for a monk or a priest, and I must work on that. People come here expecting some 6-star hotel, and that's totally wrong. I tried to explain politely initially that you can't expect luxury when you come to a monastic setting, and of course it's going to be kind of bare bones, but it's deliberately like that for many reasons. So yeah, basically, he's apologized and said he's not going to reply to any of this stuff anymore. For his own sanity. Right? So
they've just added another 6 years to his Zen mission, by the way. He was almost there. Now you've broken him. He's got a fucking re-Zen.
No, he's got a re-Zen.
Ronnie's had a re-Zen, mate.
I let you off once before, but you still got the nerve to come back here and make trouble again. Eh?
And say, children, what does it all mean?